Throughout history, there have been those with extraordinary visions. Seers who have glimpsed the future and shared their warnings with the world. But what if someone predicted not one, but several of the most world-shaking events of our time years before they happened? What if one woman not only foretold the events of 9/11, the global pandemic, but also something much darker, something coming in 2026? Jean Dixon was born in 1904 in Medford, Massachusetts. She was a woman who would go on to gain international fame for her uncanny ability to predict the future. But Jean's journey was anything but ordinary. In her early childhood, Jean suffered a serious illness that caused her to lose her sight for several years. Imagine the isolation of being a child, surrounded by a world you could not see. How would you cope? For Jean, this challenge led her to turn inward, relying on her other senses to understand the world around her. As Jean grew older, something incredible happened. Her sight gradually returned, but it wasn't just physical sight. Jean began to experience a new form of vision, one that was spiritual, almost otherworldly. She started having visions of the future, images, dreams, and overwhelming insights that came to her without warning. At first, she dismissed these as mere daydreams, but soon she began to realize that these visions were accurate. In some cases, eerily so. Jean Dixon became a well-known astrologer and psychic, but her abilities went far beyond typical readings. She began using her gift to foretell major world events, personal tragedies, and even personal advice for world leaders. Her accurate predictions were documented in newspapers, books, and even by prominent figures. The event would rock the United States. She spoke of an attack so devastating it would change the course of history. Her exact words were, "In the next 30 years, there will be a tragedy that will affect America greatly, with mass destruction and terror." Watched as terrorists hijack planes, crashing them into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania. The aftermath? A world forever changed by the terrorist attacks of 9/11. A prediction that few took seriously. She spoke of a global disease, a pandemic, one that would spread across the world and alter society as we knew it. Her exact words? "There will be a new disease that will spread globally, touching every corner of the earth, and it will last for years, changing the way humanity interacts forever, affecting billions and altering life as we knew it." From lockdowns to global shutdowns, it was as if Jean Dixon had seen it all before. She spoke cryptically about a cataclysmic event, one that would bring chaos, strife, and change on a global scale. Her words, almost lost to time, are chilling. In 2026, the world will see a great upheaval. It will start with unrest and conflict, but it will escalate into something greater: the rise of global powers, civil disobedience, and a shift in human consciousness. One that will forever change the fabric of society? The signs are already beginning to appear, from increasing political unrest to a world teetering on the edge of environmental collapse, and of humanity's potential to overcome darkness. Yet, her life remains shrouded in mystery. Was she just another fortune teller, or did she have access to something beyond the normal senses? Did she truly see the future, or was she simply a product of timing and coincidence, form of dreams or deep meditations? Others suggest she had access to hidden knowledge, perhaps through divine inspiration or through tapping into the collective unconscious. Whatever the source, her prophecies continue to leave us with more questions than answers. Could it be that the future is already written, or do we have the power to change our destiny? Final prophecy a warning, or a call to action? As we stand at the crossroads of history, we must ask ourselves, will we heed the lessons of the past, or will we repeat the mistakes of the generations before us? And as we move closer to the year 2026, the question remains, will we be prepared for what's to come? Or will we, too, fall victim to the waves of fate that she so eerily foresaw? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this mystery, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe in prophecy? What do you think will happen in 2026?